Whoa, flashy. Hey everyone, Ian Highlands here, and I just wanted to give you a quick update. I haven't posted in a while, so I wanted to kind of catch you up on what's happening. Life, deity, everything's been kind of busy. Got this swank new hat and been growing this sweet new mustache for COVID reasons, and just kind of grew fond of it, so it's still there. But yeah, been doing some other things as well. And one of the things I started doing last was working on a video comparing the Godox flashes, like this one, gear that I use. This is my own personal flash, love it, with Elinchrom stuff like this ELB 400 and the Pro Photo flashes that I use at Deity. And they're all have different features and different benefits and different price points. So I was comparing them all and putting together a quick comparison for you guys so you could figure out what works best for you. From the cheap Chinese Godox stuff, cheap in price, not necessarily in features, all the way up to the super high-end Pro Photo stuff, which is very expensive. While I was doing that and I was looking at the Godox stuff a little more, I came up with one little drawback to the Godox stuff, which I haven't experienced personally, hopefully never will, but that is the issue of service and support. Godox is a Chinese company. They're based in China. I found a few reports online from people that had had issues with having to deal with China and not getting a good response, if they got a response at all, for warranty claims. So looking into that a little further, I started looking at the rebranded Godox stuff that's sold in the United States, rebranded as Flashpoint, which is an Adorama in-house brand, one of their great brands. And they simply take the Godox stuff, as well as some other stuff, and rebrand it as Flashpoint and sell it here in the States. So in the future, I'll be switching to Flashpoint from Adorama and probably getting a lot of my other stuff from Adorama as well. And this flash will be exactly the same. It'll just be branded the Flashpoint Evolv 200 Pro instead of the Godox 80 200 Pro. Godox makes a huge line of flashes, and Flashpoint does them all the way from like the Ving flashes to the 100, the 200, the 300, the 400, the 600, the 1200 Godox pack. It's all there. And it's either branded as the Explore series or the Evolv series from Flashpoint. So I'll be working with that in the future. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this. This is my Elinchrom EL Skyport Pro transmitter, which I would normally use with this awesome flash that I have, the ELB 400. And this is the HS head, which is great for high sync, Elinchrom's high-speed sync version that they do. It is an awesome system, works really, really well. It's similar to hypersync, not normal high-speed sync that the other brands do where they pulse a flash. This is a very long duration flash head, creates a flash pulse that covers the entire frame. Works beautifully. I love it. This has been replaced by the ELB 500 now, which has the benefit of being TTL, but I don't have one. Not sure if I'll get one. But anyways, enough of that. I have one of those, one ELB 400. Actually, I have two, but I only use one really. The other one's a little old and having some issues. So I have two of these guys. So if I want to use a bunch of flashes in a set, I've been using them with this, which is the EL Skyport receiver from Elinchrom, and it pairs up with this transmitter really nicely. So I can set up my ELB 400 as a main light and set up the Evolv 200 Pros as kickers or put gels on them as colored lights or as other lights, whatever I want. And using this transmitter with my Sony camera, I can shoot photos and get them all to fire, which is really cool. Mix and match different systems, like in this photo from last summer. The ELB 400 is the main light in the background, and I used the Godox 8200 Pros to light up Austin dirt jumping in the foreground. This was only shot at a 250th, but it works. I hadn't really tried or considered trying it above a 250th of a second, thinking, you know, high-speed sync from different manufacturers, different flashes, how's that gonna work? And then I had this bright light in my head, kind of bling moment where I thought, you know, I used to do this without any fancy transmitters and stuff. I used to use long flash durations and Pocket Wizard Multimaxes and figured out delays to make it all sync up. So taking this guy, and I don't know if you can see this, setting it to full power, and then turning my shutter speed up to a 1600th. I can take a picture and it works. I had to adjust the ODS offset in the transmitter a little bit to get it to line up perfectly, but if you look at that, there is flash covering the entire frame at a 1600th of a second. So that's pretty cool. I will be doing a video more in depth on that coming up, as well as the comparison video that I still need to finish with the new information and talking about Flashpoint Evolv 200 versus Elinchrom and Profoto. So that's it for now. I'll get back to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below there if you want to see more of this stuff, and check out some of my other videos, and I promise I will get more coming. Just been a really busy time. So cheers. Talk to you later.